news just coming in. This is the SIR showdown in Bengal, which has now turned ugly. TMC MP's open threat to Union Minister and West Bengal LOP. TMC MP dares come to West Bengal without central forces is a dare that has come in from the Trinamool Congress. It's an open indictment for violence. MP provokes no BSF or CISF. It's your cadre versus mine. West Bengal, after TMC MP Kalyan Banerjee issued a highly provocative statement. Banerjee publicly dared senior BJP leader Suvendu Adhikari and Sukanta Majumdar to visit Dankhuni unaccompanied by CISF security detail, arguing that doing so would demonstrate their genuine connection with the electorate.
বাড়ি ফিরে যেতে বাইকে দেখবো ওর কত সিআইএসএফ আছে আর কত বড় ক্ষমতা আছে ওর বাবা অমিত শাহ কি করে ফেরত নিয়ে যায় ওকে দেখবো আয় সুকান্ত আয় সিআইএসএফ ছাড়া আসবে আয় চল কত তোর লোক আছে আর আমরাও লোক নিয়ে যাব আমাদের লোক কোনো সিআইএসএফ থাকবে না কোনো বিএসএফ থাকবে না কোনো পুলিশ থাকবে না সুকান্ত তুই আয় কবে আসবি নোটিশ দিয়ে আয় আরে শুভেন্দু আয় শুভেন্দু পয়সা ছাগল পটে শুভেন্দু আয় সিআইএসএফ ছাড়া আয় তুই কত বড় বাপের বেটা দেখে নে তুই দেখ বল তোর বাপকে শিশির না মোদি বল আয় তুই দেখে যা চল আয় শুভেন্দু আয় পুলিশ ছাড়া তুইও থাকবি পুলিশ ছাড়া আমরাও থাকবো বাড়ি ফিরবি কিনা দেখে নেবো
All right, I'm now going to go straight across to Tapas for more on that story. Tapas, a very provocative statement that has been made and the water words only heating up further, isn't it?
Well, yes, absolutely.
Yes.
And this event came into limelight when Kalyan Banerjee, a senior MP of the Trinamool Congress, went on to the residence of Hasina Begum, who allegedly died, as TMC claims, because out of the fear of the SIR. In Dankhuni, and while visiting her residence, Kalyan Banerjee have made highly provocative statement where he have openly challenged the central minister Sukanta Majumdar.
Coming back to you, Sukanta Majumdar is with us. Sukanta Majumdar, your reaction to what has happened here with the TMC daring the Bharatiya Janata Party? Kalyan Banerjee says come to West Bengal without the CISF, without the central forces, and we'll tell you more.
Now, see, this is the actual face of TMC, and they believe in such kind of democracy. He must be reminded that when I was elected as a member of parliament first time in 2019, from 2019 to 2022, between that period, my CISF security was not with me. I have roamed several areas without any security, even in buses, even in local trains, and that has been widely covered also by the media. So this is nothing new for us. But the mindset of these people, those people, when they come to Delhi and they talk about democracy, they talk about constitution, and this is a statement of a man who has taken the oath of the constitution. So people will teach them the lesson in the upcoming election.
Okay, be with us. I'm just going to come back to you, Sukanta Majumdar, for our viewers who've just joined us. Listen in once again to what Kalyan Banerjee of the Trinamool Congress said.
বাড়ি ফিরে যেতে বাইকে দেখবো ওর কত সিআইএসএফ আছে আর কত বড় ক্ষমতা আছে ওর বাবা অমিত শাহ কি করে ফেরত নিয়ে যায় ওকে দেখবো আয় সুকান্ত আয় সিআইএসএফ ছাড়া আসবে আয় চল কত তোর লোক আছে আর আমরাও লোক নিয়ে যাব আমাদের লোক কোনো সিআইএসএফ থাকবে না কোনো বিএসএফ থাকবে না কোনো পুলিশ থাকবে না সুকান্ত তুই আয় কবে আসবি নোটিশ দিয়ে আয় আরে শুভেন্দু আয় শুভেন্দু পয়সা ছাগল পটে শুভেন্দু আয় সিআইএসএফ ছাড়া আয় তুই কত বড় বাপের বেটা দেখে নে তুই দেখ বল তোর বাপকে শিশির না মোদি বল আয় তুই দেখে যা চল আয় শুভেন্দু আয় পুলিশ ছাড়া তুইও থাকবি পুলিশ ছাড়া আমরাও থাকবো বাড়ি ফিরবি কিনা দেখে নেবো
All right, in fact, this is an open threat that has been made by Trinamool Congress MP, and the debate over SIR only heating up. Essentially, Bengal government there led by the TMC is seeing red. Tapas continues to be with us. The TMC and the West Bengal Chief Minister vowed that this isn't going to be allowed in the state of Bengal. Of course, there's a lot of disquiet when it comes to the Election Commission's indication, Tapas, that this is going to be a countrywide SIR that's going to be rolled out, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
And the Trinamool Congress in the first place have already made it very clear that it's not going to be a cakewalk for the Election Commission to implement SIR. And we have seen that since last few days, several incidents of deaths happened where some suicide and some deaths due to distress happened. And what TMC alleges that those deaths are because of the SIR, and there's an uncertainty between amongst the common people, and that's the reason that people are either committing suicide and or they are dying out of distress. Yesterday, we had seen that how Kalyan Banerjee went on to target the Union Minister Sukanta Majumdar and also the leader of opposition Suvendu Adhikari while visiting the grieving family in Dankhuni. But this comes at a time when SIR was all set to begin today, and it has begun in different parts of West Bengal as we speak, and it will continue for next 30 days. And these kind of provocative remarks will only expected to heat up the situation as we approach closer to the elections of 2026 assembly elections here in West Bengal. And make no mistake of the fact that this is not only about the SIR, but this is a kind of a narrative and the tone that is being set by the ruling dispensation here ahead of the 2026 elections. And this is likely only to escalate as we draw closer to the assembly polls next year. Sneha.
Right. Tapas, getting in those details, remember viewers, it's got to do with the anger that the Trinamool Congress has, obviously against the Election Commission's decision to roll out SIR. It's going to be done in the poll-bound state of Bengal as well. And Tapas, things will only further heat up in the run up to elections, isn't it? The back and forth between the BJP and the Trinamool Congress in the state of Bengal over SIR.
Well, yes, absolutely, Sneha. The kind of allegations and counter allegations coming from both the BJP and the Trinamool Congress, it seems that both the parties are on the loggerhead as far as implementation of the SIR is concerned in West Bengal. It is, as contemplations are being made that due to implementation of the SIR, there could be lakhs of voters who could be left out, and the illegitimate voters could be well out of the list this time around when the draft rule comes out next year. The TMC says that it's a vindictive move by the BJP and it is just and BJP is trying to consolidate their vote bank and leaving the legitimate voters out of the voter list. So this is an allegation, counter allegations coming from both the parties, and it remains to be seen that how things turn out from now on, because the Trinamool Congress has made it very clear that all the BLAs of the party will accompany the BLOs in different places as they visit different residences, just to keep a tab that whether or not those names which are left out are not deliberately done. So it is only going to escalate the situation, and the remarks of Kalyan Banerjee is one such example that this kind of practice as it begins here in West Bengal will only escalate the political environment between both the parties, BJP and Trinamool Congress, run up to 2026 elections. And both the parties, we know that Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee will be hitting streets today condemning the incidents that are happening across the West Bengal following the number of deaths that have been reported ahead of the implementation of the SIR. And as it begins today, that's very significantly, Mamata Banerjee, Abhishek Banerjee will be taking a walk on the streets of Kolkata. They will be walking down almost 4 kilometers, and it will be a public outreach that the Trinamool Congress is with all those people of West Bengal.
Politics heating up in the state of Bengal just before the rollout of this exercise. The work has begun already. Remember, it's a poll-bound state in a few months from now, and that's the reason why you're seeing things heating up even further. Tapas, I'm going to leave it there for the moment.